And this is for like the time that you came in and we opened up your door and acorns fell out like a slot machine, because apparently that's a real thing that
In 5, 4, 3, 2.
You're so supersonic. Wanna feel your powers, stun me with your lasers. Your kiss is cosmic. Every move is magic. Sure.
You doing the whole song?
Well, no, I didn't realize I was starting up that far. Extraterrestrial. Okay, that's it. We can go. We can go into it. Welcome to ShinoBroz podcast. These are my notes. These are my notes for what I have planned for today. I'm Wade.
I'm Sly. And again, excuse my very short shorts. I have yet to go to jiu-jitsu, so
He's just showing off his sexy legs.
yeah,
His beefcake.
They're
legs.
nice and tan.
Your thighs are the
They're
size of
nice
my
and tan.
skull.
Nice and tan.
Because the beach.
Yeah, and I have a massive sunburn on my back, but we're gonna ignore that. Continue with your notes.
Can't even see.
Can't even see.
No, I just actually, I think this is the first podcast that I actually wrote down notes for.
Well, technically it was for last episode, but I took it and ran.
Oh, that's fine.
because I got an email from the 92s. If you want to subscribe to the 92s,
The 92s, not sponsored. Not sponsored, but if you want to,
Yeah.
because I don't have it yet, you can give one to me.
Yeah.
No, I was just my topics were, well, I'm not using it anymore, but I got some new mics. I basically got another one of these mics for like half price, and I was excited about it. I was just nerding out about it earlier. And I also got the mic that I used last podcast that I was testing to see how it was. So let us know how it was in the last one, because we're recording this right after the first one.
Speaking of which, I probably should check the comments and stuff more. We took a little break. We took like a week break. I think.
Oh yeah.
And I've been slacking on the reels again because I'm tired. I'm drained. Just got back from the beach, so I gotta get my rhythm back together before I can push out more content. But content's there. I just gotta sort it all out. But yeah.
I've been wanting to check the comments more too, because I was thinking, like, I don't usually watch the podcast. I know that sounds terrible, but I'm here.
You lived it.
I lived it, so I don't really feel the need to watch it. Sometimes I'll watch it back for like some things that I think were funny, or like to check something if something's working with a microphone or something like that, because I'm technically the tech support.
Yeah.
But
we all have our
I want to check comments more, because we do get comments.
Yeah.
And I ask you guys to make comments. And I don't want to be a hypocrite if I ask you guys to make comments and then I just don't read it. I don't know if that would be a hypocrite, but asking you guys to make comments and then don't even read them, who the hell am I, right? But yeah, so the last podcast I was testing out a new microphone. Let us know how it was. It was cool, but now we have more microphones. So we can have more people in person, which I hope happens soon. And like,
yeah, not mention any names. Thrash,
because
you got so much to say about our equipment. You know what? How about he shows up? He can have a wireless mic.
we have our regular mics, and he has a wireless mic. No, I went off. I did a little rant.
We were gonna roast Thrash, aren't we?
Roast Thrash. No, I'm not gonna go into roasting Thrash, but I would like to try your suggestions, Thrash. I just thought that it was funny that you have so many suggestions and haven't even been on the podcast. So that's where that came from.
I need to just make a collage of all the times we roast Thrash and he wasn't here and just send that to him. This is what you're missing.
Yeah.
This is what you're missing. I also have a folder of dumb shit that Thrash sends me that we're all going to react to when he gets here.
Whenever, yeah.
And I shit you not, they are very dumb brain rot shit.
And then he still won't even be on the podcast because it'll be a react video. It won't even be a podcast.
But he said he wants to do that, so eventually we'll get him on here.
Cool.
I just want to see like some of those videos. I bet you're just gonna sit there and smile while he cracks up.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was our segment of roast and thrash for the day.
Yep. Thrash roast. Da 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 da. Oh, but then the other thing, I was so excited about getting the microphones and even a boom arm at a good price that it almost negated the fact that I got shafted by the garage having my car worked on.
Oh, yeah.
The freaking... No, I mean, I know it was a dealership garage, so it is going to be more expensive just because of that. Yeah, I didn't know where else, because it was a problem with my brakes. And if anyone in the audience knows car stuff, like Chris, they know that they're like, brakes are easy. Brakes are easy. Changing your oil is easy. I don't know how to do them yet, so I don't mind paying someone else to do them for me, so I don't have to worry about it or worry about it being done wrong or right or whatever. So anyway, that was basically like I paid about twice as much as I could have had I bought the parts myself and had someone else do it, like Chris, if Chris would have done it.
You should have done it. That's what Wiz does.
Wiz, it just has Chris do every car stuff.
He just has to buy the parts and then he pays Chris for his labor.
I completely forgot about that though. I would have contacted Chris.
Yeah, help your friends out. Love the business.
And I would have paid you maybe not as much in labor as I paid them. Sheesh. Because that's what the other cost was. Like the parts were a little bit more expensive than what Chris found for me, but the labor was like they put labor on everything that they did, which might be normal. I don't know. I thought it was like a labor per hour thing, and then it's just how many hours it took to do that. But they like labored everything.
Yeah.
And that's why I paid like twice as much. Well, I'm not going back there anymore. Lesson learned. I'm not going back there.
It's like usually like most places they'll do like one labor fee and it's like $20. That's how I remember it, but I could be wrong.
$20
for labor
at a car garage? Auto shop?
Well, I usually just get my oil change.
Okay.
So
maybe for oil,
it's literally like $50 for the oil and like $20 for the labor, and then I just spend like $70 total plus tax.
Yeah, that's about how much it costs for like a full service oil change that I get. No, the labor that they tacked on was like $129 for like an alignment, freaking 220 for brakes and rotors or something like that. It was like the total of that added up to around $500, and I'm like, that's bullshit.
They saw you, and
I've been there before.
Ching!
I've been there before and have not had to pay that much for anything.
What else have you gotten done?
You know what it was?
What?
I've been there for free stuff. So they're probably like, bitch, we've done stuff for you for free for so long. We're going to freaking wring you dry on this one.
Tax for labor, tax fee just because.
That labor we're going to tack on. We're going to tack this labor fee on for the brakes and rotors, but that's really for whenever we replace that part that you had a recall on or something like that. And this is for like the time that you came in and we opened up your door and acorns fell out like a slot machine, because apparently that's a real thing that I kept when it was raining. Every time it rained, like the inside of my car would get wet, like the upholstery up on the ceiling of it would get a big dark wet spot. where like the door, where it starts going down for the windshield or whatever, and it would get wet on both sides and start dripping. So I'm like, okay, I thought something was wrong with my sunroof because my car has a sunroof.
Yeah.
And then I take it there, and they're like, no, it's not. Like, your sunroof's fine. Like, it has the seal on it. Everything's airtight with that, watertight with that. But they ended up taking the door off or taking that part out where that was. And apparently the channel that goes down on the outside, it has like a channel that goes down for the rainwater that goes through like on the inside and then goes down and empties out like the bottom of the car or like inside the engine or something like that. Mine, apparently from going to my friend's house who freaking lives out in the woods, was full of acorns because I was apparently at her house long enough for squirrels or chipmunks to crawl up inside my car with acorns to store their stuff for the winter.
That's hilarious.
He said he opened it up and they poured out like a slot machine. I could just imagine like all these acorns and nuts just being like
your
like
car was violated by squirrels and chipmunks.
Yeah, but it was clogging it so bad that it was backing the water up inside the door or like inside a crease, and it was just dripping there.
Yikes.
They did charge me for that, but it was only like $50 or whatever.
Reasonable.
And then the other things were like recalls that I had to go in and get fixed for free anyway. And then they were like, "Hey, you need an oil change, or you might need tires soon, or what else can we do for you?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, thanks, just the free thing.
And then the free thing, there's like, all right, find the price, and when he actually needs something done, charge it later.
That's what I feel like they did now, because they annihilated me with the charges.
I remember going with Jericho to, I think it was when his transmission was acting up and we got stuck on that mountain.
Oh,
and
yeah.
We brought it to that dealership. They showed him the price, and he was like, no, take this off, just that. He's like, give me the bill first. I want to see this. Just take all that off. I just want that right there.
Yeah. Because they do. They try to find everything wrong with your car.
And they were persistent. They're like, well, you're going to need this shit changed later. It's like,
if you
I'll
don't
be
change,
the judge of that.
Yeah. If you don't change this, you're going to die in a week.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to wreck and die. They cut your brake lines on purpose because you told them to.
That's illegal, first of all. That's what I'm always afraid of. I'm always afraid of taking my car to, because I saw this like documentary or something I watched where like they would purposely like give you less oil or like do something to make sure you come back, or something that will hurt your car so you come back.
Yeah.
So I'm always like,
I don't necessarily think they do that.
I mean, yeah, because it's illegal.
I think they just charge you out the wazoo.
Yeah.
But that's why I have gone to smaller garages, and I trust smaller garages, especially in small towns.
Yeah, because if
I might not like their politics, but they know how to work on cars, and they know how to give you a good deal.
That's hilarious.
Just,
No,
don't let them know your politics.
Oh God. I don't know. They could probably judge you by
my attire,
yeah,
and the way I talk.
You look like you went to college.
I've been told that before, as an insult. Someone said, "Yeah, you probably went to college," like as an insult. But we're not talking about that today. Anyway. The main thing that I wanted to talk about, well, with all that out of the way, is he's
got a cheat sheet.
I didn't know, because I'm a Godzilla fan,
Mm-hmm.
right? I know this. You know this. They probably know it a little bit. If you look at that wall over there that you can't see, if you look at this, I'm a Godzilla fan. I was worried because I hadn't heard anything about the Monsterverse, like anything coming out in the Monsterverse.
Mm-hmm.
And the last film was kind of ass.
Which was the last
Really?
film?
The last film was Godzilla Godzilla Kong New Empire.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was fun, but that was whenever I realized, I'm like, these aren't for me anymore. These movies aren't for me anymore.
Just Godzilla versus Kong, the new Empire. The next one would be Godzilla versus Kong, the Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Sorry, proceed. I had to make that joke.
Empire Strikes Back. Godzilla versus Kong, or Godzilla Kong.
Phantom Menace.
Yeah. But no, I think I might have been on Facebook or something, and I saw something go by, and it was like showed a rumor of the new Godzilla Kong movie, and I was like, well, first of all, I was like, are they really gonna just do Godzilla Kong movies from now on? Like, they can't be separate now. They just have to be Godzilla Kong always.
If that's the case, I wanna collab with Power Rangers.
Yes.
That I would watch that. Live action Godzilla and Power Rangers.
Yes.
I would watch that. Just for the suits alone. That'd be crazy.
I want them to continue the Power Rangers too.
Yeah.
I thought the Power Rangers, like, it wasn't fantastic, but I thought it was cool enough for them to be like, and they set it up enough for them to be like, hey, 2's coming out. Just make it.
I will go on tangent after you.
Okay, yeah, let me get to
yeah, you talk about your Godzilla stuff.
So I looked it up to see if it was real, like, because it said that a rumor that I'm not going to say yet because it's in my list of rumors that I like, not conspiracies, but theories for the new movie. But it said that it was in production, and I was like, oh my goodness, it's been like, I don't know, like 2 years maybe since I've heard anything, about the movies. And I was just excited because it'd been so long. I'm like, oh no, did the last one not do good? And then they freaking got rid of it or whatever. Like, they just scrapped it. But no, they're making another one. And it's called, or at least the working title for it is Godzilla Kong Supernova. And
Samson's old dance crew.
I got excited. There's a dance crew called Supernova.
Sam back in middle school, Samson had a dance crew called Supernova.
Oh, like you guys's.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be Godzilla. It's another Godzilla versus Kong, but it's a dance battle.
Yeah.
Kaiju dance battle.
What's the premise of
Godzilla stepped on Kong's shoes and he he had to step up.
Is there an actual synopsis?
Oh, you mean like for Supernova?
Yeah, the actual...
I thought you meant the Kaiju dance battle. There's not really any premise yet. They did say some cast that I'm not going to go through now because that's not what I'm talking about. We'll do that another time. But yeah, it's in production, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. And it's slated to come out 2027, so they got some time. I got some time to cook up theories. People got some time to cook up theories. They apparently have already been cooking theories.
It takes a while for things to get green light.
Yeah,
it's like a year after they get like the script.
But here are the top 8 theories for Godzilla Kong Supernova. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I read through the list already, kind of skimmed through it, but the first theory, or like number 8, because it's counting down. Godzilla Kong Supernova focuses on Godzilla's history, which I think is kind of dumb, because the reasoning for it is the new empire kind of focused on Kong's backstory of like, like the underground apes and stuff like that, and even like
I feel like everyone knows
little ape man
knows Godzilla's origin. Like true fans will know. That's like
basically
them trying to reboot Spider-Man and give him an origin story, doing his origin story over again. That's why I think the MCU Spider-Man worked out so well, because they didn't do that.
Yeah, they didn't. They just jumped you into because you already know that stuff.
You already know that stuff.
Yeah. Godzilla, I don't think really needs an origin story unless they make up some kind of bullshit origin story.
He was a little lizard until he drank some radioactive waste and was trained by Master Splinter.
Yeah. I almost said Mighty Morphin Turtle Power. Mighty Morphin Turtle Power. But no, I think in the first one, in the 2014 one, I don't think they went back to his backstory, because I think they showed a lot of nuclear things.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's supposed to be, well, Godzilla is originally like a metaphor or an allegory for how Japan felt after the bombing of Hiroshima.
That makes sense. Is it Hiroshima or Hiroshima?
I've been hearing people say Hiroshima more, and I think it sounds cooler. Hiroshima.
I'm sticking with Hiroshima.
Yeah. But yeah, but in the 2014 one, they're like they weren't testing, they were actually trying to kill Godzilla or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
When I think the original is like he's a mutated lizard or whatever.
Yeah.
Or actually, if you go further back in like the 90s one, in the Heisei era, I think they were saying like Godzilla is a mutated dinosaur that survived through the years or whatever.
Okay, maybe we do need an origin story.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's that important. He just exists. If we have an origin story for Godzilla, then we're going to have an origin story for all the freaking kaijus or titans, as they call them in this. But, yeah, so that's one theory that I don't really care about. The next theory is the one that I saw that got me, like, freaking hyped.
Mm-hmm.
It says, although I see flaws in it, and I don't think they should do this, right away, at least, because of my own, like, how I like the timeline and stuff like that. But Godzilla Kong Supernova will introduce Space Godzilla. Real character.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes! But also, I don't like that. I like the other one more, which they combine it in this theory also for some reason, which I think it should have been its own theory because it's a different kaiju. But they say it could introduce Space Godzilla because of the title, Supernova. Supernova, space, Space Godzilla. And I like Space Godzilla, but another theory says that because of the way that the logo is, which I don't see the logo here. Oh, there it is. See how the logo is?
Yeah.
The other theory is, especially that part right there, that instead of Space Godzilla, or in addition to Space Godzilla, they could add Gigan. Do you know who Gigan is? Actually, I'm wearing the shirt. Gigan is that one.
Ah.
Gigan is that boy right there. Just imagine him like on a tricycle.
Yeah.
That boy. But yeah, because he's got he's like a cyborg from space also.
That's a whole nother
yeah. But he's got like a red laser eye, and people are saying that the red in the Supernova logo could be like Gigan's eye, his laser eye or whatever. And then, but the reason why I don't like Space Godzilla so soon, because in the Heisei era, Godzilla vs. Biollante came out when I was born. Came out in 1989.
Yeah.
The story of that is scientists were taking... I don't know if they were taking it... I have to watch it again. It's either they were taking Godzilla cells and trying to like fool with them to see if they could like find a way to kill him or something, or if they were trying to find a way to like manipulate them in some way. Somehow they got fused with a plant. So this plant has what they call G cells, which are Godzilla's DNA, like Godzilla cells in it. And then it just crazy mutates into this giant rose flower or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then that rose flower, I think it like blooms and then like gets destroyed somehow, or like Godzilla blows fire on it or something like that. But then it turns into Biollante, who is like a freaking tentacle demon from hell. Hold on, I should have had a PowerPoint for this shit.
I'm prepared.
Biolante. But Biolante is... These are toys. I don't want toys. I want from the movie.
It's okay. Dead air.
But...
love the sound dead air. So is Biolante a plant then?
Yeah. It's a plant that's been mutated with Godzilla's cells. So it's like a giant kaiju plant.
Giant kaiju plant. It's like a plant eater.
Yes. Have you ever played War of the Monsters?
No.
Okay. Wiz knows. And anyone out there who's played War of the Monsters, there's like a 3-headed plant boss in the nuclear facility or whatever. Biolante is kind of like that, but with a body that looks insane.
Oh, okay, yeah. I remember
that's what the main body looks like.
I'm not knowledgeable on the Godzilla lore and universe, but I've watched it because of the Super Sentai Power Rangers.
Oh yeah.
Because they originate from Japan, of course, and they did similar. When they did the old shows, they had similar shooting and filming. So I would always watch whatever was related to it, pretty much.
But the story of that is when Godzilla, spoiler alert, when Godzilla beats Biolante, Biolante like burns and like it looks like pollen going into the air.
Yeah.
And like the little bits and pieces of that have the G cells in it, but it looks like the pollen going into the air.
Yeah.
And it goes into space. And then the beginning of Godzilla versus Space Godzilla shows where that pollen G cell stuff goes to and ends up like creating Space Godzilla.
Yeah.
Because the Godzilla cells went into space. And I'm like, if we're going to have Space Godzilla in the freaking Monsterverse, I want at least some mention of like Godzilla DNA going out there, because that's why he looks like Godzilla, but crystallized because space or whatever. But I think it would have been cool to have a Biolante monster in it first.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, that's just I like that story. But I could do Gigan. Gigan is cool because he's one of my other favorite
I'm just saying.
kaiju villains.
I'm just saying. With all these kaijus popping up, Godzilla's gonna need some help. This is a perfect time for the Power Rangers.
Power Rangers with the Megazords.
Listen. So in the comics,
That's actually...
it happens in the comics.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, yo, wherever studio wants to bring me in, give me the money. I got ideas. So you want humans built another mecha to help Godzilla and Kong? No, lame.
Zords are basically mechas.
That is true. So in the comics,
that's another theory, is that humanity builds another mecha. It could be the Power Ranger Zords.
I need the studios to just give the people what they want, okay?
Just get their heads out of their asses.
Just take the comics and just, you have the material. There is a comic where Godzilla and Power Rangers work together. There's 2 sets actually. It's like five comics per set. I think I only have the first set, so I don't know what happens in the second part. But the first part is pretty much the Power Rangers get transferred to Godzilla's universe.
Oh yeah.
And
so it's like a multiverse.
It is a multiverse. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying you can build this up. This could happen. This
if
could
Marvel
work.
can do it, Monsterverse can do it.
I'm just saying.
Bring in Pacific Rim.
I mean, they're already combining G.I. Joe and Transformers.
Yeah.
Yeah. The last Transform.
They hinted at it.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything.
The last Transformers movie, they hinted at G.I. Joe collab.
That might not have been a hard enough sell because I haven't heard anything about that.
Yeah,
Of course, I
so-
never heard anything about this either.
The last
and it kinda snuck up
movie,
on me.
the last movie was also garbage. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I think
it
the
didn't do
last
well.
like 3 movies have been garbage, haven't they?
Yeah. But I want to see the Power because Power Rangers is going to get a reboot. They're technically under Disney again, which I'm kind of on the fence about because Disney's products haven't been really on par.
Yeah.
However,
You did. Okay, go ahead.
However, way back when Disney first had Power Rangers, they produced some really good shows. They produced,
That's what I was gonna say.
if not, they produced a couple of the best Power Ranger series in the franchise. So I don't know if they stick to the formula, it might work, but I'm really upset because Netflix pretty much kind of tried to end Power Rangers with the last series, the Dino Fury. I haven't finished it yet.
Oh, you mean they tried to close the story?
Yeah,
All
which I'll give them props because they did like a bunch of like not loopholes. What's the word? Open plots.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did try to fill those up, which they pretty good on their part. But there's a bigger universe. I feel like Power Rangers should be animated because they could do so much with animation.
Yeah.
The whole multiverse would work great. But
Now, would you want 2D animation or 3D animation?
stick to 2D.
And would you want
bring 2D
realistic
back?
or well, I guess never mind.
Have you
said 2D.
seen? Okay, so the last quote unquote Power Rangers, the Super Sentai, the Japanese.
Would you want Teen Titans or Teen Titans Go?
Teen Titans, dude? Don't compare to apples to oranges.
Yeah.
But the last Super Sentai, the newest one, the latest one out right now, that I hope America adapts to it, but at the same time, the concept's so good that I don't think they could do it because they would have to bring old actors back.
Oh yeah.
So the concept of the Super Sentai, the Power Rangers of Japan, whatever, however you want to call it. So the concept is, first off, their suits are dope. The new Ranger suits, crazy, like aesthetically pleasing. They're so cool. I want one.
Not made with foam board and cardboard.
This is what they look like. They have, so the Red Ranger is a Wolf Ranger, and they just show the Sixth Ranger, and it's a polar bear. It's a white polar bear ranger, which a polar bear, his morphin sequence was pretty cool too. So here's what they look like. Their suits are cool.
That is awesome.
Their
yeah.
suits are cool. And you know what the concept of the show is?
What?
So
Space time, multiverse.
no, not that. So the concept of this
Wildlife conservation.
so it's called Super Sentai Gyoza. I'm gonna say it.
I don't know. I
I'm
don't
not
speak
saying
Japanese.
it here. But so basically, the 5, I guess 6 now, main Rangers are competing to be the number 1 Ranger. So they're going against other Rangers that are either the same color or their same animal or whatever, and they're fighting each other to be the number 1 Ranger, to be the number 1 Super Sentai.
Okay.
So it's pretty much just them fighting.
Battle Royale.
It's a whole battle royale bracket.
Power Rangers
series.
Battle Royale.
And I want to watch it, but it's so hard to find Super Sentai stuff.
Oh,
You have to either buy it or find a site that has it. And
I could probably find you a site that has it.
but the concept is so crazy to me because it's not just the 6 of them, now 6, are fighting to be the number 1 Ranger. They're fighting the other Rangers to beat them in their bracket or whatever, and they're also fighting each other to be number 1. It's just a battle royale.
It's
squads until it's your only squad left.
Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Power Games.
And I want to watch it because it's just them fighting each other.
Yeah.
It's just like there's like other like monsters.
And is it still for like, not to insult you, is it still for children? Like
I don't
over there?
I think Super Sentai was for everybody because it's
Kind of like rated PG
yeah.
instead of like
because
Fox Kids.
because people die in the Super
Oh,
Sentai
yeah.
series. Yeah, people die and they show blood and everything.
Because I remember the original Power Rangers and like all the Power Rangers after
Yeah.
like Disney and Nickelodeon ones were like kind of. But the original one was a Fox News morning thing.
Yeah. So Power Rangers
And then the other
so
ones were, like,
Super
on kid
Sentai is
networks.
very it's very leans more towards like teenagers, adults because
Yeah.
they do show like not killing, but people die and there's blood, whatever. In Power Rangers,
So it would be like more adult themed. Like,
it's also drama. It's also drama.
no, yeah.
And also, I will say, their CGI is much better than the.
Which is sad.
But I'm just saying, if they
It's good for them, sad for us.
Yeah, they make it possible for live action anime
Yeah.
with all the CGI and stuff they do. But so in America, Power Rangers actually, like when they first came out, they actually had to tone down the violence because they didn't want kids
Yeah.
to fight each other. So what they do is they actually censored some of the fights, and they never show the Rangers egging on a fight. They always only show them for self-defense,
Defending.
and anytime there's like a punch, it's like a quick cut. Like they cut it so they don't see the punch connecting. It's always like, they're hitting, but it cuts.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of censor in the Power Ranger fights.
I don't like it. Making me mad.
Why?
Making me mad. Because it's like they take something so cool and then they try to adapt it to America, but then they gotta fool with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They can't just like adapt it. They have to put their grimy little corporate hands into it.
Some of it I get, but some of it I don't understand either. But there's like America has always done that. Like for Yu-Gi-Oh, they would
Yeah.
censor a lot of the cards because of cleavage, or if it shows too much,
Yeah.
or if it shows like other
Is Yu-Gi-Oh the
religions,
one-
spirits, and stuff.
Is Yu-Gi-Oh the one that had the suckers for cigarettes? Or was that One Piece?
It might be One Piece.
One of them they replaced the cigarettes with suckers, and they replaced the guns with them pointing their finger
Yeah.
or something like
Yeah.
that. They were just like pointing their finger. Was that Yu-Gi-Oh?
I think it was Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh did censored guns. They didn't show guns.
Because it just had guys being like, "Stop!
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there!"
Yeah, that was Yu-Gi-Oh. There's also a scene in Yu-Gi-Oh where Kaiba was dueling Yugi. It was during the Dual Kingdom or whatever Pegasus era arc, and it was Yugi and Kaiba stands on the edge of a building, and in the American version, he's like, if you destroy my monster, the blast might throw me off of this building and I'll die or something.
Yeah.
And that's already pretty dark. It's like if you destroy this monster and I lose, the blast might kill me, whatever. But in the Japanese, it's like, if you win, I'll kill myself.
Yeah, basically.
It's just.
If you beat me, I'm taking one step back and falling off this
it's pretty
building.
much- But every time America adapts, they always have to like jump through hoops to like center.
I don't know. I've just heard like America censoring stuff that didn't necessarily need to be censored.
Yeah.
Or like with Power Rangers, it was mostly just this can sell toys and kids buy toys.
Yeah.
So we're going to market it towards kids. But to market it towards kids, we have to cut out a lot of stuff that makes the original so good. How are you going to have a fighting show without showing them fight?
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of jumping and flipping and no contact.
Yeah.
And explosions for no reason.
That's why I hate Nickelodeon's era of Power Rangers, because I get it. Power Rangers was originally supposed to be a kid's show, but Nickelodeon did not care at all until I would say Dino Charge.
What do you mean didn't care? Didn't care that it was a
So
kids
Super
show?
Mega Force, Super Samurai, Super Mega Force, all that shit was just so the plot. They had a beautiful adaptation, and they just took a big shit and just smothered it.
Oh, they didn't care about the source
actors. The actors could not act.
Yeah.
Let's be real. And it was just so.
They didn't have to. It was for
So-
kids.
so
Kids don't know.
So Mega Force was leading up to this like big war, legendary battle where all the old Rangers show up and help fight. And the Japanese the Super Sentai was amazing. It was great. It was beautiful. It was glorious. They had all the Zords, all the Rangers came out in fucking Mega Force. It was bad.
yeah.
It's just like, oh, this I saw this in a dream once, and it's happening. I can't believe it. You're here. I hate it. I hate
Wow.
the actors so bad. I'm sorry.
Exposition.
And then Samurai, which pissed me off the most about Samurai, is they had a Japanese themed Power Rangers Samurai, but they had a white lead Red Ranger
Oh, yeah.
who's not Japanese.
That's really the beef
Yeah,
that you
that's
have.
that's my beef. Like,
That's really the-
what's so wrong about casting a Asian Red Ranger? That's all I want to know. That's all. Y'all took it from Japan.
Yeah. The whole series from Japan.
Yeah, I don't know. That's my beef with Samurai. My main beef, but they also weren't good. Their acting was not good,
Yeah.
and it was tough to watch. I tried, and well, also with Power Rangers, you can tell if it's going to be a good or bad season by the theme.
Oh, yeah.
And for the first 4 seasons of Nickelodeon's takeover, so Samurai, Super Samurai, Mega Force, and Super Mega Force, which is, again, stupid titles.
They are. Like,
They just add
Samurai in itself is fine, but just the next
Super
season be a
Samurai.
Super Samurai.
Yeah. And the theme songs for both of those seasons were just remakes of the original song.
Yeah. They just
It's
They just
instead
phoned
of
it in.
instead of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, they just go Samurai, go Samurai Rangers or something. It's some
that's-
dumb shit like that. It's go Mega Force, and it's just, stop. Be original.
Yeah.
And Dino Force when Dino Charge came out after Mega Force, I had hope because they changed the theme song. That it was original Dino Charge theme song, not a remake of the original song.
Yeah.
And I heard it come out, I'm like, oh, okay, this might go so. And it was decent. It was decent. And then after that, they started doing the original songs again. Which, thank God.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean like making a song
Yeah, 'cause you could-
specifically for the season?
yeah, instead of
Not just like go Dino Force Rangers.
Yeah, I couldn't take that shit. Also, they also did the stupid name roll call in the theme song.
Oh,
So it'd be
yeah.
like, go Samurai Rangers, and it'd be like, Mia, Jaden, blah, blah, blah. Shut up.
Did they do that in the? They didn't do that in the
No,
original.
they did the pan look.
Yeah.
That was it.
They did the 90s.
They let the song play because the songs were good.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, you had me going on a rant here.
No, you're
Anyways, Godzilla. I want to see a Godzilla and Power Ranger collab in real life.
Yes, that would be awesome.
They have a
That could.
setup.
I feel like that would only happen
They need to build the
in
Rangers.
Japan
Yeah.
because Godzilla. I don't know if it ever died down in Japan, but Godzilla is popular again in Japan because of Shin Godzilla and because of the -1. So I feel like if we ever did get a Power Ranger, it would be more of a Super Sentai and Godzilla, like Godzilla -1 or Godzilla Shin Godzilla. Maybe they fight up to fight. Maybe they team up to fight Shin Godzilla.
Yeah.
Because Shin Godzilla is freaking grotesque.
I'm telling you.
You know what I found out recently? Did you ever watch my mind just went blank. What was it called? Evangelion?
Oh, we're not doing this again. We got some flack.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I think the guy that made that actually directed Shin Godzilla, and there was supposed to be more in line of what he does, like with Evangelion and stuff like that, to Shin Godzilla. Like they predicted that Shin Godzilla was supposed to have a final form that was like an angel or something, because the whole time this Godzilla is just like in pain. It's just like some kind of organism that starts small and grows but is in pain the entire time.
Yeah.
And the ending, are you ever gonna watch it?
No.
Spoiler alert for people who are gonna watch Shin Godzilla. I haven't even seen the movie all the way through yet, but I've seen the ending and like explainers of the ending. Apparently they freeze him, but when they freeze him, it zooms in, like the last shot is zooming in on the tail, and there are humanoid Godzilla things spawning out of the tail, like frozen, like statues.
Yeah.
Meaning, like, it could have gone further had they not stopped him in time. It could have, but he had concept art of like Godzilla turning into almost like an angel, or like an angel of death or something like that, and it looks insane. And I would have liked to have seen it go that way, because Shin Godzilla is so like kinda, the main premise is kind of the same, but like the visuals of it and stuff like that are so different than other Godzilla movies that they should have just taken it further.
Yeah.
They should have just gone all out, balls to the wall.
They can do it. It's there. It's
well,
there.
They would have to make another movie to do that.
Yeah.
Like, they already finished that movie. And then Godzilla -1 is completely separate, but it's like a masterpiece in its own right.
Make a universe where Godzilla has to team up with the Power Rangers, because I want to see those kaiju ranger suits.
They wanted to do a Shin universe.
Yeah.
Like, you know how Shin Godzilla is grotesque?
Yeah.
They wanted to do like Shin Rodan and Shin Ghidorah and stuff like that. And I would like to see that also.
Make it happen.
But I feel like they could, the Power Rangers or Super Sentai could fight against Shin Godzilla, or team up with Godzilla -1 Godzilla.
I still don't know how because I haven't read I haven't finished the first set of comics yet, and I haven't started the second set. The second set is where they get the kaiju ranger suits, which I'm curious to see how that happens. That Godzilla just like, here's some of my Godzilla powers, make your suits.
Yeah. Here's some of my G cells.
Yeah, maybe.
Don't take them into space though. Don't put them on plants.
But I want to see that. I want to see that in a movie or series or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Disney's supposed to be making a new series. I hope they adapt.
Who made the Power Ranger film? Was that Sony? Fox?
20th Century. So
Fox, but 20th Century is Fox.
Yeah.
Fox is now, or 21st Century Fox is acquired by Disney, so it would have to be Disney. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, but the Power Ranger movie, the first movie, isn't canon. So.
No, but it does fit the mood of Godzilla movies more. Well, it did, at least. Like, the Godzilla movies now in the MonsterVerse, are like freaking for kids now, and like yeah, just roaring every 5 seconds and stuff like that. Oh, anyway, back to the list. I only got 6 more left. I can breeze through them. The other theory is that the big villain could be an original kaiju. Big fucking whoop.
It's Doodle Bob.
Yeah, basically. Because they had 2 original kaiju in the last one, the New Empire.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really. The other one was just Big Monkey. It was basically like Planet of the Apes, but big.
Yeah.
And then the other new kaiju was kind of cool, but it was just like, it was basically like an Anguirus ripoff that they like made into kind of a good guy. Yeah, it would have, well, besides the ice powers. it would have been cooler if they had like an actual licensed like Anguirus.
Yeah.
Because I Anguirus is one of my favorite, and this one was basically just like a big icy girly queen, ice queen girly Anguirus. But anyway, I don't know. I don't have any predictions on what it could be. Another if it's going to be from space, I don't know. The original kaiju aren't really the greatest in my opinion.
Yeah.
Number 4, Godzilla Supernova could introduce Godzilla's son, because there's a son of Godzilla.
Oh.
Not the freaking Manila or whatever his name is. Manila folder boring ass thing. But it could be a baby Godzilla. Like there was kind of a baby Kong in New Empire. No! Not your water! I just changed that trash, so it's good.
It's okay, it was close.
They could introduce the G-Force as a rival to Monarch. I don't really care. They could build a mecha to help Godzilla and Kong. That's what started the big, Power Rangers thing, Zords. Or, and I don't like this one either, we could get a Destroy All Monsters style team up with like a bunch of kaiju. But I don't, that's too early.
Yeah.
Like, we haven't established enough. I mean, they did establish some, but they didn't really.
They could pull a Justice League.
No,
And just show off all the monsters.
all the exposition. They pretty much showed a lot of the monsters, but none of them were licensed. Like, they were all made up monsters, and that's what worries me if they do that, because I want more Toho licensed kaiju.
Yeah.
Like Gigan and Space Godzilla. But anyway, my thoughts. What's that say?
Oh no, it's just my school.
Okay. I thought we were gonna lose all the footage.
No.
After seeing the last one and not being very impressed with it, I hope that it gets. Oh, and one I passed. One theory was a major, a major kaiju could die, like to raise the stakes. Which the only one that could really die would be the freaking
Kong,
the Ice Queen one that I'd say. No, they're not gonna kill Kong. Kong's America.
Yeah.
Godzilla's Japan. Kong's America. Oh. They're not gonna kill. They're not gonna kill either of them boys.
That's true.
I mean, Godzilla might die if they have a son of Godzilla, because that is in the original stories too, of like Godzilla having a son and then dying, and then the son, the son becomes the new Godzilla. But I hope it gets darker. Like I hope that it gets, still kid friendly with the action and stuff like that. But I hope that it and it has a new director, which makes me hopeful.
Yeah.
Because even though the past director of Godzilla vs. Kong and Godzilla Kong New Empire is like, oh yeah, he brought the MonsterVerse back, even though I think it peaked at King of the Monsters, so whatever. Don't know what that's about. But I didn't like either of them. I thought the directions of both of those movies were terrible. The first 3 movies, Godzilla 2014, Kong Skull Island, and Godzilla King of the Monsters, masterpieces. Godzilla vs. Kong was cool until like the end, and then it got convoluted and kind of stupid. And then the New Empire was just straight trash in my mind. It was just very disappointing. And then, like I said, that's when I figured that these movies aren't for me anymore. But I want it to go darker. Not too dark. Doesn't have to be too dark, but I want it to go darker. And I just want it to be more grounded, even though they've established like we can freaking fly to the center of the earth anytime we want to. I still want it to feel grounded, and like the people matter. And I want them to go back to face tracking like they did for the first 3 movies.
Yeah.
They had face trackers on actors for the kaiju to kind of like, make their facial stuff. And I feel like Godzilla and Kong, like the Godzilla Kong movies, they didn't have that, and they felt lifeless. They felt like just action, CG monsters.
Like live action Lion King.
Yeah, basically. Like it didn't, I don't know, I didn't like it. What? So that's my, thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Well,
that's my wants and wishes.
You're probably going to be disappointed.
Conspiracies.
Your
I'm going to watch it.
Are too high.
I'm going to watch it until it, well, I'm going to watch the movie no matter what, but that first trailer is probably what's going to be like
make or break. If
it's going to, if the tone of it is like, wow, cool, action, whoa, then I'm going to have my doubts.
Yeah.
But if it's like, in a world, like
bring back the voice
monsters like if it has a dark tone, kind of like King of the Monsters had, and kind of like
how Endgame had like the three walking out towards Thanos.
Yeah. Basically, if it has that feel to it, then I'm on board. But I'm gonna watch it either way, and I'm gonna give you a review whenever I watch it.
We're gonna probably watch
2
it
years
together.
from now.
We're probably gonna watch it together, like how we're gonna watch Megan 2.0 next weekend. Yeah. Well, we're gonna wrap it up here because I have to get to jiu-jitsu.
Yep. He got to go wrestle some people.
I'm gonna go to jiu-jitsu and get sweaty with a bunch of guys. Wade's gonna go reserve our seats for Megan 2.0. Like, rate, subscribe, ShinoBroz on all the socials.
I'm actually gonna go make a sandwich.
Don't tell him that.
I'm gonna be reserving while I'm making a sandwich. But anyway,
like, rate, subscribe, or ShinoBroz, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Join our Discord. Play chess with Wiz. And yeah, watch out for our next coming videos. There's gonna be more than just a podcast.
Yeah. And all my Godzilla fans out there, if we pray to the Godzilla gods hard enough, they will actually provide a good movie to us.
Yeah.
And to the Power Ranger fans out there, if we pray to the Power Ranger,
we are
gods.
A dying franchise.
Both of us, or just the Power Rangers?
I think more so me.
Oh,
I think you guys. Yeah, I think Godzilla's.
Ours is on the up and up.
Godzilla's for
better or for worse.
What else has come back? Avatar's coming back. That's gonna be big.
Yeah, I still haven't seen the water one. I'm not ready for fire yet.
Not the blue alien people. Not the blue alien people.
You didn't say The Last Airbender.
Right. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Peace.